Hello people, today we are going to start with the new process group which is executing process group, uh, project management processes, acquire project team. So let's learn about the process acquire project team. Acquire project team is the process of confirming human resource availability and obtaining the team necessary to complete project activities. The key benefit of this process consists of outlining and guiding the team selection and responsibility assignment to obtain successful team. The inputs involved are human resource management plan, enterprise environmental factors, and organizational process asset. The tools and techniques involved are pre-assignment, negotiation, acquisition, virtual teams, multi-criteria decision analysis. The outputs are project staff assignment, resource calendar, and project management plan updates. So let's see input. The first input is human resource management plan. The human resource management plan provides guidance on how project human resources should be identified, staffed, managed, eventually released. It includes roles and responsibilities, defining the positions, skills, and competencies that the project demands. Project organization charts indicating the number of people needed for the project. Staffing management plan delineating the time period each project member will be needed and other information important to engage the project team. Next input is enterprise environmental factors, and the factors that can influence the acquired project team include existing information on human resource including availability, competency level, prior experience, interest in working on the project, and their cost rate. Personal administration policies such as those that affect outsourcing, organizational structure, co-location, or multiple locations. The next input is organization process asset, and that can influence the acquired project team processes include organizational standard policies, processes, and procedures. Let's see the tools and techniques involved. So the first thing is pre-assignment. When project team members are selected in advance, they are considered pre-assigned. The situation can occur if the project is the result of specific people being identified as a part of competitive proposal. If the project is dependent upon the expertise of particular persons, or if some assignment are defined within the project charter. The next thing is acquisition. When the performing organization is unable to provide the staff needed to complete a project, the required services may be acquired from outside sources. This can involve hiring individual consultants or subcontracting work to another organization. The next technique is negotiation. Staff assignment are negotiated on many projects. For example, project management team may need to negotiate with functional managers to ensure that the project receives appropriately competent staff in the required time frame, and the project team members will be able, willing, and authorized to work on the project until their responsibilities are completed. Other project management team within the performing organization to appropriately assign scarce or specialized human resources, and external organization vendors, suppliers, and contractors, etc., for appropriate scarce, specialized, qualified, certified, or other such specified human resources. Special consideration should be given to the external negotiating policies, practices, processes, guidelines, legal, and other such criteria. The next tool and technique is virtual teams. The availability of communication technology such as email, audio conferencing, social media, web-based meeting, and video conferencing has made virtual teams feasible. The virtual team model makes it possible to form teams of people from the same organization who live in the widespread geographic areas, add special expertise to the project team even though the expert is not in the same geographic area, incorporate employees who work from the home offices, form teams of people who work different shifts, hours, or days, include people with mobility limitations or disabilities, and move forward with projects that would have been ignored due to travel expenses. Then next tool and technique is multi-criteria decision analysis. The criteria are weighed according to the relative importance of the needs within the team. Some example of selection criteria can be used to score team members, and as shown below, the first thing is availability. Identify whether the team is available to work on the project within the time period needed. If they are, and if there are any concern for availability during the project timeline. The next thing is cost. Verify the cost of adding the team member is within the prescribed budget. The next thing is experience. Verify that the team member has relevant experience that will contribute to the project success. The next thing is ability. Verify the team member has the competencies needed by the project. The next thing is knowledge. Consider if the team member has relevant knowledge of the customer, similar implemented projects, and nuances of the project environment. The next thing is skills. Determine whether the member has relevant skills to use a project tool, implementation, or training. The next thing is attitude. Determine whether the member has ability to work with others as a cohesive team. The next thing is international factors. Consider team member location, time zone, and communication capabilities. The output is project staff assignment. The project is staffed when appropriate people have been assigned to the team. The documentation of these assignments can include a project team directory, memos to team members, and names inserted into other parts of the project management plan, such as project organization charts and schedule. The next output is resource calendar, which documents the time period that each project team member is available to work on the project. Creating a reliable schedule depends on having a good understanding of each person's availability and schedule constraints, including time zones, work hours, vacation time, local holidays, and commitment to other projects. The next output is project management plan updates. Elements of the project management plan that may be updated include the human resource management plan. For example, a person assigned to a predefined role may not fulfill all staffing requirements outlined in the human resource management plan. When the gap occurs, the project management plan needs to be updated to change the team structure, roles, and responsibility. So guys, I hope you got some idea on the process acquire project team. So let's revise once again. Acquire project team confirms with the human resource availability. It obtains necessary team for acquisition, collective bargaining agreements between union and employers. Then there are subcontractors involved. Then there are negotiations with the functional manager involved. In case of matrix organization and other PMs are involved, vendors and external organizations are involved. So the inputs involved are human resource management plan, EEF and OPA. The tools and techniques involved are pre-assignment negotiation, virtual teams, acquisition or subcontractors, multi-disc criteria decision analysis. And the output is project staff assignment and resource calendars. So, and one more output is there, a project management plan updates. So guys, I hope you got some idea on the acquire project team process. So come back to my channel or subscribe to my channel for more videos on PMP and other things. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon.